Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and today we are going to be making Sammy the Seal. So let's get to it. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and open my craft package. Let's see what I've got. So we've got lovely Sammy the Seal, which hopefully mine looks just as good as that one. It has our directions on the back, which we will be following very closely. Our punch outs. So here in a second, we're gonna pop these out so that we can start building little Sammy. We've got our glue, which is definitely gonna be very helpful. We've got some skinny markers. What's your favorite color? I think mine is probably blue or green. And then my favorite part of all, the googly eyes. Kind of small. What if our eyes were actually this small? Thank goodness they're not. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, so now it is time to punch it out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our cardboard and you're just gonna push through very, very gently. Some of them have two pieces that we're gonna have to punch through. Okay, so I got my first piece. Got a little box. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. Almost sounds like wrapping paper. I think these are gonna go together. What do you all think? You think they go together? Okay, we are almost there. I'm about to punch out Sammy. Oh, this is a big piece. This is a really big piece. There's Sammy. And I have one more piece. How many more pieces do you all have left? So cool. Okay. So now I have all of my pieces. So now that we've got all of our big pieces punched out, we are almost ready to start making Sammy. So I wanted to show you though that I have these little pieces, like the little squares and stuff, and these that came out of Sammy, but we won't need them. So we can go ahead and just throw them away. So let's get started. Now it's time for the fun part, the decorating. So let's go ahead and open our bag of markers. So many colors to pick from. I don't even know where to begin. All right. Look at all of these markers. So many to pick from. Okay, I am gonna make Sammy a blue polka dotted seal, but you can make him whatever you want. I highly encourage you all to use whatever colors and whatever patterns you want to use. The more the merrier. Let's literally see how fun and colorful we can make Sammy. I've got my side one of polka dots done. I think I'm gonna switch it up. I think I'm gonna do stripes on the back of Sammy. What are you all doing? So I just finished the other side of Sammy. So we've got stripes and polka dots. If you're feeling lost or confused as to what you should do, you could color it solid, you could do stars, you could do stripes, you could do hearts, you could draw your favorite animal, you could draw anything you want. Sammy is yours to make all fun. I'm gonna keep coloring all of my other pieces. So let's check back in a few minutes when we have all of them done and then we can start building Sammy, okay? I'm getting near the end. What fun designs have you all done? Okay, so now that I have finished coloring my Sammy the Seal, let's go over all of the pieces so that we can start building Sammy to bring him to life. So you should have one seal, This is the body, so I did polka dots and stripes. Then we should have 2 flippers, which I did flowers on both sides and the sun right there. And then I did thick stripes and thin stripes for my other flipper. This is going to be his little feet, which I did in kind of a chevron, little squiggly pattern. And then we're going to build the ball. So it's going to be 2 of these pieces, which I did stars and hearts. So let's get started. So first we're going to start out by taking the body, which looks like this, and the flippers, which look like this. You should have 2 of them. And I'm going to take my glue, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that they match up. So they do match up perfectly. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back, a few little dots. Remember, a little goes a long way. So I just have a few little dots. And now I'm going to put that, I'm going to line it up and put it down right on top. I'm going to do the same thing with my other flipper on the other side. Before I do my other flipper, I'm going to let this dry so that Sammy doesn't break on us. Now I'm ready to put glue on my other flipper. So again, I picked my favorite sides. So I'm doing my thick stripes with my thick stripes. But I'm just doing a few little dots on the back, very gently. And I'm going to take it just like this and line it up right on top. So all of them line up perfectly. And I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes. While I'm letting Sammy dry, I'm going to go ahead and make the ball that's going to go on top of his nose. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces that look almost like circles, but that they're missing some pieces. I'm going to put a tiny, tiny bit of glue in the one that doesn't have the indentation. So I'm going to put it right here. Just a tiny bit, oops. And then I'm going to put the other one right on top, and I'm just going to hold it and let them dry. Now that Sammy's body is dry, I'm going to go ahead and take the feet, and we're going to put it on there just like this. So we're just going to put a tiny bit of glue right here on this spot so that it can sit perfectly in between his flippers. So I just put my glue right there in the middle, and now I'm putting Sammy right on top, just like that. Okay, boys and girls, only 2 more steps, so hang with me. So now we're going to take our ball, and we're just going to plop it right on top of Sammy. Mine doesn't even need any glue to stay, so yours might not either. But if you want to put glue on it just to be safe, you can. By taking it off, we're just going to add a little bit right in there, just a tiny bit, and we're going to put it right on Sammy's nose. Sammy's so talented. For our final step, we're going to be taking the googly eyes. So you should have 2, and I'm going to take one, I'm going to flip one over and put it right here on Sammy. And I'm going to take the other one and put it on the other side. And there we have it. Sammy the Seal. Yay! So just as a recap, your Sammy should have a ball, 2 eyes, a body, 2 flippers, and 1 set of feet. Have you all ever seen a Sammy the Seal that looks quite like this? I haven't, that's for sure. I can't wait to see what your alls look like, and thank you so much for helping me along the way as we created our Sammy the Seals. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.